Mary, welcome to stage one of what I'm going to call Stitchopedia. I had a really cool name for this that I thought of like 2 months ago and I've forgotten it, so it's Stitchopedia until I can remember the really awesome name I had for it, or it could just stay Stitchopedia. The point of Stitchopedia is I wanted to introduce you to some common stitches that you will see in knitting patterns. So I've got two for you here today, which I'll introduce you to. So this one is called the Stockinette Stitch. As you can see, this side has those nice little V's. This is the side of a work that you typically see in a knitted work. And then on the opposite side, you've got these bumps and ridges. So how you make stockinette stitch is very simple. It's by you knit one side, and then when you flip the work over, you purl. And the reason that you get this really even, consistent swatch is when you're making a knit stitch, what's happening on the opposite side is you're creating a purl stitch, and the same with purling. When you're creating a purl stitch, the opposite side of the work shows a knit stitch. So even when you're doing a different stitch on each side of the work, it shows up as this. So this is the stockinette stitch, and this next one is called the Garter Stitch. This is also a very simple stitch. You'll see this really not as frequently as you'll see the stockinette stitch. The stockinette stitch is sort of the bread and butter of knitting. Okay, so this is the Garter Stitch. As you can see, it's kind of bumpy on this side, and when you flip it over, hey look, it's also bumpy on this side. It looks exactly the same. And the reason is you achieve the Garter Stitch by knitting every single row. You don't purl, you just knit. And it creates this this pattern. I can't say that I've used it very frequently because, as you can see, it's not terribly attractive. So these are your two stitches for the first edition of Stitchopedia. Bye!